How to sell your house fast is the most searched term in real estate on the internet today in the country, okay? Today, I'm going to talk to you about that and I'm going to tell you the truth. Now, it might hurt your feelings, but don't get too hurt. You really are here because you want to know how to sell your house fast, and I'm going to break it down for you. Okay, here's the truth about selling your home fast. It's not one thing, it's actually four things. And if you miss one, the other three can't save you. So here they are. Write them down if you're ready. Okay. First is presentation. Second is preparation. Third is timing. And fourth is price. Now, I know what you're saying. You wrote those down in order. There's no particular order, and one's not more important than the other. They're all important. And that's why if you miss one, the others can't help. The very first thing I want to talk about is price because price matters. When we go on the market, the very first 2 weeks are really important. So, pricing it is really, 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 let me say again, pricing it correctly, what the market is really important. What I see most sellers doing, and I hear this all the time. I mean, I left an appointment last week and this is what they said. Okay, I hear you. I see the comps, I see the numbers, but I think what I want to do is start about $15,000 above list or above what I see on the market so that I have room to negotiate. So I see sellers telling me they're going to list a little bit higher than the market, just so they have room to negotiate. And here's where the real problem lies in. A buyer who's looking is not going to instantly think that they can negotiate off the top of the price and it's going on the market, it's brand new. So when they price it a little above or where it's supposed to be, we're going to miss the buyers who can actually afford it. Then we sell on the market for a few weeks, few months, and then we do price reductions. Then what do people say? Something must be wrong with that house. It is very important that you price it correctly. Tip two, that's in your curb appeal. Let's talk curb appeal and the reason it's important. It's very important. We as human natures, we always judge a book by its cover. The very first thing that a buyer, a prospective buyer, is going to see is the outside of your house first. It's usually the first picture in the MLS, and so that's the first image they're going to get. We have to win him here. We have to win them right at this moment, and that starts with fresh mulch, cut yard, pressure washed, everything looking good on the outside because the very first picture they pull up on their phone is going to be your exterior. What we know about buyer patterns is that they shop online first. So they're going to be looking on Zillow and Realtor and our websites, and they're looking at these houses. They search way before they even contact an agent. That's why it's really important that you stage your house correctly, that you take away the clutter and that you make it appealing. It's also important that you spend a little extra time in the kitchen because the kitchen's going to probably sell the house. So making sure that the countertops are clean and clear and away from clutter and that the buyers can actually see what they're purchasing is really important. Stop right now because this is really important to me and it will be really important to you. You do not want to miss out on future videos and what's going on in the real estate market here in the Memphis Metro area. So click that subscribe button right now. See it, the big red one? And here's why I say that. 88 to 89% of you have not subscribed to the channel. You're watching, but you're missing out. So hit that button. Okay, this next tip is not one that most like to talk about, and it is the most highly skipped step of any seller that I work with, and that is a pre-inspection. And I'm going to harp on this because I'm really adamant about it because there are facts that I can back up with it. 75% of our contracts fall through because of the home inspection, and there are a lot of things that we could take care of up front before that problem arises. Okay. So, why is that important? I mean, if we just did some basic things like we get a home inspector to come out and look, or even if you don't want to do the home inspector, let's do some basics that we know. Look at an old home inspection of another client and get that taken care of. Like, let's go ahead and service the HVAC and make sure it's clean. Let's check out the water heater, make sure none of the shingles are missing and things are not, vents are not popped up and boots are not, popped up too. Those small things that need to be done. I know this. I know that buyers are already nervous. And then when they get under contract and they get in this and the stress of the buying process gets them, they get a little buyer's remorse. So they start thinking, well, when the home inspection comes in and they get a list of a lot of things that need to be done, they're wondering, well, if these things weren't addressed, what else am I missing? And a lot of times they'll back out on that. I cannot stress enough how important it is to do a pre inspection before you put your house on the market. Here's our next tip, and that is photography and video. It is so important to make sure that you have the best photography available and as much video available. People like to see all the different angles, and even if it allows, drone shots are becoming very, very important. So when it comes time for photography, if you take in consideration the other things that we've talked about, staging and presentation, then you're ready for those photographs, you're ready for those videos, and you need lots of them with high definition. All right, what did you think? And you'll always ask that. And here's why I want to know. Like, give me some feedback. Did you like the video? Did you find it useful? What was your favorite tip, or what was something that you didn't know that you learned today? So please comment that below. It means something to me. The other thing that I would like you to do is look in the comments, because I'm going to put a link on how you can get a tip for selling your house fast. Thanks for joining us, and I look forward to our next time. I'm Jennifer with the Home Gurus, Keller Williams Realty, and my husband and I have a top producing team. It is our goal to help you sell your house, help you buy a house, help you navigate the market. So if you need help finding that path or knowing how to go in the real estate market in the Mid-South area, we're your team, so give us a call.